Good morning.
First or Last Gaming, sponsored by Anthony Vane.
Got room for 3?
Come in.
Welcome in.
What's going on, you guys? Slumpy here with First or Last Gaming, and who are we here with?
Tristan Bridges.
All right, and what did you do this weekend?
I just got 5th place with the Rescue Ace deck.
All right, what made you decide to play it for this event?
I just feel like it has the most like 1-card starters, and then when you add additional cards to it, it starts playing around all the hand traps. So for me, like, that was an obvious, and Turbulence, I think setting 4 gives you a lot of interaction.
All right, before we get into the Dark Profile, you have any shout-outs?
Yeah, shout outs to First or Last Gaming. Shout out to Jobber. Shout out to Jem. Shout outs to Logan, Danny, Vorg, and Nate for always testing with me. Shout outs to Zach Seeps for getting 2nd place. Shout out Kevin Tong and Chrissy. They're always they're my local boys who always test with me IRL. So.
All right, let's go ahead and get this Dark Profile.
All right, so I did 2 Turbulence. Some people play 1. You can get away with 1, but I like 2 because it lets you play around when you do the play that I do to check for when you have the 2-card combo. You need 2 to play around it. So 3 Airlifter. I only did 2 Hydrant. I don't think 3 is necessary because I played 3 D-Bell Star. 2 Preventer and only 1 Impulse. You only need 1 Impulse because I play Ricardetto, so I search it in my combo. For the spells, pretty standard here. 2 Traps. Nothing really to say there. 3 Diabell Star. 3 Wanted. And then this, some people only play 1 of this, but in this deck, like I said, it's a 1-card combo. So like, since I'm not playing 3 Hydrant and I'm not playing like a bigger like Rescue Ace engine, I can just max out on this because this gives me the combo, and then also like one of these with like one of the Airlifters or Hydrants lets me do my 2-card combo to play around everything. And then I played these 2. These cards make it possible to play around the stuff. It lets you end on Baron. It makes your 1 Airlifter Baron. So I decided to play this just so I thought Evenly would be really popular. So I always wanted to have an out to Evenly, so that means Baron would always be on my board. I did this combo like 11 to 15 times over the weekend. It was great. My consistency cards, I played Rhoda and only 2 Prosp. This was at 3 before, but I needed to fit in some more non-engine cards. And I felt like since I played enough starters that I didn't need to include more ways to starters. The other thing, though, is that this leads to your non-engine, which I played, of course, the best card right now is Super Poly and 2 Talents. This could have been this ratio. That's what Logan did. But for me, I just wanted to hard draw this. Plus, like, when you're drawing and stuff, like, off the HQ, the Wanted and stuff, this card isn't as good as this card. So, yeah. And then 3 Super Poly. Some people don't understand why we play this card, which doesn't make sense to me because this card clears all, like, every meta board kind of right now. Especially with Gearfried. Like, a lot of decks go on SP Baron, and this just punishes that. Mudragon, Garura, all those punishes it. The thing is like, if they end on the Baron, like, not like Baron SP, you're going to have to trade, like, 2 to 3 interactions into that board when I could just trade this in 1 card and get a body. So, like, for me, this card just helps clear the boards and play through them. And then for my I played Instant Fusion. Best card in my deck, summoning Mudragon in the mirror match is crazy. You can call fire, and then you can play through their board, Logan. So, yeah, card's been really good for us. And then for my only hand traps, I did 3 Ash, 3 Infirm. Low impact. This is good going first or second. I can use this, let them build their board, and then just answer a card instead of trying to like break their board. And Ash is just good for all those rogue decks. I don't regret playing Ash. I think it's the best card in my deck. For my extra side deck, I did Dino Wrestler. Best card going second, I think, in this format, especially into SP Little Knight, being able to hit it, attack. They might have to force a card, force an interaction, you get a Dino Wrestler. It's really good. 3 Droll. Yeah, it's Droll. 3 Nib. It's a Nib. It only did 3 Bystials. I was on 3 Druid Swarm, but for me, getting the additional follow-up was really good. Off this Druid Swarm, like getting an extra thing and drawing them in multiples was never good for me, like when I had 3 Druid Swarms, so I just wanted a way to diversify them. So yeah, but like if I played against Unchained, I wouldn't side all 3 of these, I would just put in the Druid Swarm. 3 Spellbound. This card's crazy against all the rogue decks, like Purely, Rabina F. It's called Flu. Yeah, Flu. And then like decks like that Chimera, they can't make Guardian Chimera or Magnum the Reliever when you play this card. So their interactions on your turn is just the Quaddle and the Mirror Sword Knight. So yeah, I really like Spellbound. Harpy is Harpy. And then Reinforce. This card's crazy. It's the only one of the few ways you can recycle HQ. Then you can go HQ and put this back, so that way you always have the HQ in cycle. You don't have to play multiple copies. I don't think anyone would ever want to play multiple copies of HQ, but I've heard some crazy conversations. So, but if you play this, you don't have to play that bad card. Plus, in the mirror match, it makes it your cards harder to out if they can't extinguish or contain the card you target. So, it almost guarantees that monster is going to live. So yeah. Extra deck, like I've been talking about, the Super Poly Targets, Gear Freed. I cut Draco with Quest. That card just never really came up. It only comes up when you play against Rescue Ace and they open the combo and go for Savage and Baron and all that. But it just didn't come up enough as much as like an SP and Baron, or like when you play against Infernoble or like stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like it just I ended up playing Celine instead of it because Celine had more things to do. So yeah. And then for my XCs, I played Abyss Dweller, of course, because Dweller's crazy against some decks. This card I've never summoned. I know that it's good against Mana DM, apparently. I have no idea. It was my favorite. It actually came in hella clutch every time I activated Pot of Prosperity because I got to banish it face down. Link Karibo, Icehold for the combo, access code, my Charmers, my SP Little Knights. I actually wanted 3 multiple times. I'd say like 4 times I wanted 3. Like just because your combo burns through 2 and then on the crackback, it would just be nice to have another one.
I think the only time the third one comes up is when like you don't have a dark access to steal their SP, right? Like that's like the only time it really comes up because essentially you're already playing 3. But
well, the other thing is that because after you do your combo and you clear it and then you want to make the dark, right? You want to take their SP, but the thing is you don't get the free removal from it, which is really important.
Gotcha.
When you're cracking the board back, so that might be a change you see in the future. Proxy F, and then the Baron that you summon every time with all your combos because that's what this deck does. Yeah.
All right. So what's the next event we're going to be seeing you at?
Konami has to announce events. So I can't go to Virginia. I gotta work. But after Virginia, I'm thinking the Seattle Regionals. And then after that, I gotta wait for Konami to announce. So.
Yeah, maybe Vegas. We'll see all the boys.
Vegas.
But if you guys want to see any of the Ricardetto combos, if you guys want to see any of the Prosperity Targets or anything else, you guys can join our Discord and subscribe to our Patreon, where you can get coaching from Tristan or from Logan or from anybody on First or Last. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. This is Sluppy's Up and Out.
Hello, honey. Welcome.
What's up?
That's just awkward.
Are you gonna say anything, bro?
I'm gonna edit it.
Oh.
Yeah.
You can edit the last
Wait,
one?
if you're gonna
I
edit,
know, but
let me
I-
swing out.
Let me swing out.
Like, let me get out.
Does this not turn right?
Left, right? Yeah, just switch this to the left.
Alright, let's do this. Let's get this
No,
done.
it doesn't turn
I
right.
want to play 2K.
Did you?